People are crazy. Collectively, they've lost their minds. How can you be safe today? Seriously, how can you be safe when people have just gone crazy?
Live happy, fun-loving, and carefree.
Things are nuts right now. People literally are just losing their minds. People are crazy. And I've been thinking about things like, what do you need to do so that you can be safe today? And it's just, maybe the last year and a half or so, it just seems to have really, really gotten worse. And, we live in the world today with technology. I mean, here I am talking directly to you through video on YouTube, and we've all gotten so comfortable with sharing things. And it kind of makes me, I think back of that, there's the saying that back in the old days, people kept diaries and they kept them locked up, and they got really, really angry if somebody read their diary. Today, everybody puts everything out there that they're doing on social media, and they get angry when people don't look at it. I mean, it's just nuts. And I mean, I'm kind of guilty of that too. Here on the homestead, I want to share what we do on the homestead, and you people are always asking for more information, and it's just like, we all need to be safe in this goofy world that we're living in now. And that's, you need to be safe for yourself and your family. And I just think back, back when we were living on the sailboat and we were sailing along, and I would share information on a particular app that I won't mention its name. And, you'd go have lunch or you go shopping at a store and you're always checking in. And I see people in social media that, they go jogging and they jog 1 mile or 2 miles. They run in the evening or the morning or whatever. And they put that information out there on social media so people know exactly where you are at what time of the day that you're there. And you just need to be more careful with that. And that's why, here on the homestead is I don't share exact details with you. And I know you'd like to, and I'd like to. I'd like to share stuff with you. But, I share a little bit of what's on our property. For example, I really enjoy sharing the equipment that we use in our homesteady, self-sufficient life, like a string trimmer. It's one of my most popular videos. And projects of being self-sufficient, like building bee traps for the carpenter bees that drill holes in the sides of our house. It's fun to share things like this with you. You hear the animals. Our dog, she's running around here. She likes to make appearances in the videos. But, I don't share pictures of our actual house. I don't share, like, the mailbox address. I don't share a picture of our barn. I don't share the vehicle, the car that we drive, and things like that. Mrs. DIY isn't in the videos, mostly because she doesn't want to be, but but it's that respect and privacy. And it's just gotten crazy today. People are just, you can't, I mean, I just don't even know how to say it. People are just losing their minds about things. And we don't want people, showing up here to visit. I know of 2 homesteady YouTubers that have actually moved, and a key component of it is people started showing up at their houses to visit. And so, that, I won't say that's the only reason, but that certainly is a contributing factor. So those are the kinds of things that you need to think about, what kind of information that you are sharing about your life. I mean, here on YouTube has changed videos that have kids in them, the made for kid videos, or videos that have children in them. Is, YouTube has had to turn off a lot of the features available. Like, a lot of times you can't comment on those videos. and other things that they've done. So you need to think about that stuff in your life. Be careful what you are putting out there on social media. We all want to be friendly with each other, especially in this digital world. We can't see each other as much in real life. We can't, visit friends and family like we used to. We can't go to meetings. We don't go to concerts and go to the parks and go to places. I mean, now Disney World and those places are kind of opened up in that. But because of the things that have happened, we're a lot more isolated. So we're relying on technology and social media and meetings and things to connect with people. So we want to share stuff. But you just, as sad as it is, as unfortunate as it is, the fact that there are, nutty people out there, you just have to be careful. So I'm suggesting to you is, don't share pictures of your home, just like we don't share pictures of our home, your property, your barn. I mean, I would love to fly a drone around and be up in the drone and say, look, here's our pond and here's our house and here's how big our property is and the boundary and this is where we live. And holy moly, I have no idea what that is. We're out in the middle of nowhere. There's not any big busy roads going by us, but I'm sure you can hear that rumbling in the background. And so, be careful what you share. If you what apps you're using that are tracking you with GPS. So when you go out on your runs or your bicycle ride, or you say tomorrow we're all going to visit blah blah blah, and we won't be home for 3 days. Just be careful about those things. And I want you to be safe. So I'm trying to be safe with our life here as much as I want to share it with you. And I want you to be safe with your life for you and your family. So, again, your home, your property, the vehicle you're driving with your license plate and that, where you live, where you go. If you eat at restaurants, obviously, they're gonna intuitively think that, that you got to live pretty close to there. You're not going to drive 100 miles to go to a restaurant type of thing. So just be careful with what type of information you're sharing. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe in your life. And unfortunately, it's not like the old days with our private diaries. Everything is out there in the public on social media. Watch another video, because I want you to be living happy, fun-loving, and carefree. And if for some odd reason you're not subscribed, subscribe so you'll be notified when the next video comes out.